Welcome back, everybody, to the weekly wrap up for week number 3 of the most exciting fantasy football league that you all know and love, the I Love the Loche Ralph Klyne Memorial Fantasy Football League, backed by popular demand. Once again, my co host with the most in the weekly wrap up, my son, Teddy Galena.
Hi.
Ted, how you feeling today?
Good.
Ready to tell everyone about the highlights? And the lowlights, the thumbs up, the thumbs down. Tell everyone who's in the winner's circle.
Yes.
And are you ready to toss some trash?
Yeah!
We're always ready to toss some trash, and we're always ready to tell you what's going on in everyone's favorite fantasy football league. But before we begin on the wrap up, we have a trade to announce.
What?
And this is very rare because our league does not do trades very often. But we did have one last week with me and Steve. We're more on that later. If you're not sure, just watch last week's wrap up to check out. And again, make sure you're liking, sharing, subscribing, telling everyone about the weekly wrap up. We appreciate the love and support. But we're going to talk about the trade that happened this week. We're going to talk about Alvin Kamara and Josh Palmer being traded for Saquon Barkley. That's
Never heard of those people.
Well, those are the people that won the league last year. And the one that came in second place. They traded with each other. How do you feel about that? Yeah, me too. I mean, an injured player for one coming off a suspension. All right, I'll let it slide. Whatever makes you happy, whatever sleep at night, good for you. But let's move on to the important things. Let's talk about the winners from last week, shall we?
I hope it's us.
Well, let's find out. And the winner's circle are Team Langham Vikings, Team Dolt Forever, Team Severe Pounding, Mr. Four Fingers, Watson's Massage Therapist, Team Russ King, and the Rough Riders.
Us?
Us.
Yeah!
And not only did we win against my wife, your mom, we dominated.
Like a creeper exploded Minecraft. Minecraft people that have so much diamonds.
Oh, 100%, dude.
And that are about to beat the game.
We beat your mommy by 28 points.
That's so much.
28 glorious points. And you know why?
Why?
It's all thanks to one man.
Oh.
Justin Herbert. Tell me what you know about Justin Herbert, Tedos. Quarterback.
Oh, yeah, quarterback.
Number 10.
Number 10.
Number 10, your hearts for the Los Angeles Chargers. Number 10 on the jersey. Number 1 in your heart and mine especially.
One
29 points for us last week. Dropping dimes out there.
Whoa.
Yeah. Stud. I'm going to say this year's MVP. Just unbelievable. So, Justin Herbert's one of the reasons why we are in the winner's circle this week.
And Trevor Lawrence.
And they both got thumbs up performances, right?
Who?
Justin Herbert, Trevor Lawrence, and a bunch of other people from last week.
Probably Burrow.
Probably Burrow on Monday Night Football. Dun, 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 dun. But we're going to talk about some other thumbs up performance for the thumbs up performer of the week. And that belongs to Team Dolt Forever with 138.46 fantasy football points.
Hopefully that was us.
That wasn't us because we didn't have the Dolphin duo. We didn't have Tua Tagovailoa as quarterback with 309 yards passing and not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 touchdowns for 28 points for him. We also didn't have Raheem Mostert, who had 13 rushes for 82 yards and not 1, not 2, but 3 touchdowns. And he also had 7 catches for 60 yards and another touchdown. He was one of the reasons why the Dolphins won up a 70 burger. That's right. They won by
70 burger.
They won 70-20 over the Denver Broncos. First time I've ever seen a game have 70 points. First time in like the
Maybe
modern
one.
era. And it could have been more too, because guess who else? Because the Dolphins scored 10 touchdowns. Well, Tyreek Hill got one. Raheem Mostert got 4. And you know who else got some touchdowns?
Ew.
The rookie, Devin A. Chain, who Steve traded for me last week. Thanks, buddy. Not one, not two, but 4 touchdowns for the A. Chain. Woo, 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 woo. Come on, ride the train. The A. Chain. Come on. Devin A. Chain trade. All the way to the end zone. Woo, woo. Oh man, just could not be stopped last week. On my team, on my bench, that's okay. He's on the field this week, and already, as we're filming this, has not one but 2 glorious touchdowns. So I'm loving the A Chain train. I know that Team Dolph Forever, you were loving your Dolphins duo, and that's why last week you got the thumbs up performance of the week. And now for the thumbs down.
Down all the way deep into the ground.
Well, that's your mommy.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yep. Sarah, oh, my wife. Nope, nope, nope. Not only did you lose to me, I mean, we all expect you to lose to me, let's face it, but you got the least amount of points last week. Only 88 points. Ooh. I know, but it wasn't good enough. No bueno. You know why?
What?
She only got 2.6 points from 2 players. The
That's
tight end Zach Ertz
terrible.
and Treylon Burks. Zach Ertz had 2 catches for 6 yards.
88 points is still.
But not when Daddy scored 114, right?
You never told me that.
Well,
You scored 114. Seriously?
Seriously, thanks to Justin Herbert, right?
Oh yeah, and Lawrence.
But there's another wide receiver, Treylon Burks. He only had 1 catch for 5 yards. That's it.
That's terrible.
Do you think you can do better than that?
Yeah.
I think so too. Let's give a chance to have your mommy earn more points. Stand so everyone can see you. There's a point. Want to get another point?
Yeah. Okay. 1 million.
There's another point. Look at all these points. Look at all these catches. Oh my goodness. Go until you stop. All these points for your team. Okay, wow.
How many points was that?
Well, that was an extra 15 points just because I love you. And we don't love the fact that my wife and your mommy got the thumbs down performance from last week. Maybe she can improve this week, right?
Yeah. Maybe she's not. Maybe she's. Imagine you're a kid. You're the kid. I the creeper kid. And mommy's the little bad rookie
Well, speaking of rookies,
that gets kicked out of the door.
you want to know what time it is?
What? Oh, I do it.
It's time to talk some
What's
trash!
What's apple?
As the apples are falling down in the backyard, but you know what else is going to fall is Team Beetlejuice's chances of beating us this week. Oh yeah, he's not drinking juice this week. He's drinking Haterade.
What's Haterade?
Oh, I'm glad you asked.
Oh, I think it's
Haterade is Gatorade, but it's for people that are hating on how well that the fantasy football players for the other team are playing.
Just let me pick that apple off and throw it down so it doesn't when it hits.
So let me speak to you, Beatty, okay? You're a wrestling guy. I'm a wrestling guy, all right? You like a dub. All right, well, let's put it this way, dude. You're the job squad, and you're going against the Blackpool Combat Club, the BCC. That's right. Because
Luckily, I picked that
for
apple
Wheeler
off.
Yuta, I've got Devon A-Chain, who I talked about, right? Not A-Chain, A-Chain. He's smaller, quicker, and dynamic. For Claudio Castagnoli, Javonte Williams all day. Big, strong, getting no respect from the fantasy football community except this week against the hapless Chicago Bears. Brian Danielson, he's Amon-Ra St. Brown on my team, man. The American Dragon plus the Sun God can't be stopped, can't be contained. And John Moss, the leader to beat CC, well, we all know that it's Justin Herbert, my MVP, right? Basically his own performance of Def Jiu-Jitsu out on the field
No
right now.
chat.
Yeah, precision airstrikes, counter against defense, can't be stopped. So, let's put it this way, because you got a pretty small brain, is I'm better than you, and you know it. Going down. Anything else you want to say to Beetlejuice? To
Mm,
Beetlejuice?
um,
To our opponent this week?
a creeper's gonna destroy the beetles
Boom.
and make you go down all the way deep into the ground where the Asian time is.
And that'll do it. Thank you very much for watching and enjoying week 3 of the weekly wrap up of the Most Society Fantasy Football League that you all know and love. I love the Loche Klyne Memorial Fantasy Football League. Back again next week with the highlights, lowlights, winner circle, thumbs up, thumbs down, more talking trash, and an update on my matchup with Petey Juice.
No, I'm just taking down because the video's over.
And that's Beatty Juice. Teddy's just reenacting your chances of beating me this week, bro. But until then, enjoy the weekend, watch all the football you can, and keep the flags off the field.